Alrighty folks, so we're in the back of the 89 Jeep YJ. You can see my light back here, see how it's kind of discolored and whatnot. I made a video a while ago of how I put LED bulbs on there, but it just doesn't put out any light with that cover. So let me show you what I did. Okay, so here's these LEDs I put in a while ago. So you can see it there, under the dash. There's one under the dash on each side. And it's daytime, but you can see they do provide a decent amount of light. But they just don't provide the same light back there. And I really don't like these LED type things. I think they're kind of tacky. But I went ahead and I had these, so I went ahead and put them in there. So they work on the switch when you open the doors. You can see in a comparison of that light there. And it does give it quite a bit of light. Stand by and I'll show you. Alright, so there's a light there, so you can see back here. It is daytime, but it does give it quite a bit of light back there. So that'll be good for my son who sits back there. He likes to read stuff and draw and stuff like that when we drive, so he can bring us stuff with. But that gives it a decent amount of light back there. So at nighttime, you know, that'll be nice when you open the door when it's dark. It lights up the whole vehicle like a modern vehicle. I do have those ones there, but these ones here, you know, turn on manually, and only when the light's on. They're not going to turn on unless the light's on. Unless the key's on, the ignition's on. So there you go. Just a cheap little simple stupid mod, but it does give some nice light. In case you're wondering, this is all it is here. Just a roll of the LEDs you can buy on eBay or Amazon. I like eBay anymore. Amazon's too much darn money these days. It used to be cheap. Now it seems like it's gotten pretty expensive. But anyway, just some made in China ones. And it's supposed to be, you know, waterproof. It has a rubber coating over it. Self-adhesive backing, although this self-adhesive backing sucks. It doesn't work, this brand. I don't know what brand this is, but they're all the same. At least I think they are. So what you do is you cut this to length. I mean, it's made where you hook up one end and you've got, like, I don't know, 15 or 20 feet or 10 feet or whatever it was. I don't know what was on here. But what I do is, you know, just cut it. Here's a better example right, let's see, right here. See those ovals right there? You just want to cut them right in the middle and separate it. And then you can solder onto it. Or like I did back there, I measured out how much I needed. And let's say this was in the middle. Let's say there's 2 feet on each side. Just took my utility knife and just scored it here, and just pulled that clear off. So then I had the copper, and I went ahead and tinned those with solder. And then soldered my wires directly on there, thin gauge wire. And then I slid a piece of heat shrink over the whole thing to cover it up. Those are those 2 little wires you see. But as long as you get it soldered onto any of those points, and let's say you cut it here, this strip will still work, this strip will still work. You can cut it wherever you want, they'll all work. Just as long as you solder on there. This stuff comes in all colors: green, red, blue, clear, purple, whatever, violet, yellow, probably, whatever. Look on eBay, just LED, I guess LED tape, LED roll, I don't know what it's called. But it's real cheap. I don't think I paid more than like $6 or $7, maybe $4 or $5 for that whole roll. And you know, it's a Chinese product, but I think I got it from a US seller here. But anyways, you can go to Walmart and buy it nowadays. You'll pay a little bit more. And yeah, that's that. Let me show you in the very back. Alright, so here's how I wired it up. I already taped this light back up so it doesn't fall off during going off-road. But basically in one of those sections right there where the 2 ovals are, I just cut it on each side, took the rubber coating or whatever you call it off of there, soldered on each one, and then I slid a heat shrink on from the end, slid it over, heat shrinked it, then I got my wire and cut it and just soldered it on the tabs. You don't have to, but I soldered it. Like I said, that self-sticky tape doesn't work worth a crap. So what I did is the back of this, I applied contact cement. And then this surface here, I ran a piece of masking tape before I put this on there, and I left a section this big, you know, a piece of masking tape on each side, and just contact cemented the whole strip. And then did the back of this, so when I put it on there, it's going to hold it. It's not coming off. Just thought you guys might want to see that. You could put that wherever you want, wherever you have a 12-volt source, under your dash, under your hood, inside your vehicle. It doesn't matter. It's 12 volts. It'll work. Just make sure you buy the 12-volt ones. You know, I got a buddy with a, it's got like an old Chevy 3500 dually. And on his bumper, you know, they got the chrome bumper on the Chevy with the black plastic, you know, trim on it. And what he did is he got red, and he had to contact cement them on there too, because that glue sucks. But where his black plastic dips in, it's like the perfect size for one of those strips. And he ran it, you know, all the way down each side and hooked it up, so when he hits his brake lights, they light up. Now, you can buy kits like that, but you might pay, I don't know, 30 or 40 bucks for it. Why do that when you can just buy this stuff for 4 or 5 bucks and put it on there yourself, and as long as you're handy with a little soldering iron and some heat shrink. But that's another idea. You can put it under your vehicle, under your hood, whatever you want. Like I said, this isn't to be cool. This is just to give me some light back here. Yep, there's the old Jeep and the progress we're making there. Got the old dash cam in there and the GPS, and still trying to figure all this stuff out back here, what I'm going to do with these gas cans and whatnot. But put some cup holders. Yeah, we're making progress on it. All right, thanks for watching.